7 factors to consider before buying an established business. Buying a company that already exists can feel like a shortcut to success, but the article warns that appearances can be deceiving. While the opportunity to avoid the difficulties of starting from scratch may be appealing, the authors caution that you should examine the business thoroughly. Without proper research, the investment may become a financial burden. Understanding how the law applies to such transactions is also essential, because legal oversights can lead to unexpected liabilities. The first consideration is timing. Are you financially prepared, and is the economy favorable? The article stresses that rushing into a purchase without assessing your own finances and market conditions can jeopardize your future. Second, review the company's books. Thorough due diligence on financial records reveals the firm's viability and exposes any discrepancies that the current owner might not mention. Third, evaluate reputation. A business with a poor standing in its community may require significant effort to turn around, making it a less attractive purchase. Fourth, consider growth potential. If your goal is expansion, make sure the company has room to grow. Limited potential might not justify the investment. The fifth point is to understand why the owner is selling. Reasons such as retirement or health concerns differ greatly from a desire to abandon a struggling enterprise. Sixth, determine whether the price is reasonable. Conduct a cost-benefit analysis to assess whether the business has enough potential to justify the asking price and whether it will yield future returns. Seventh, look at the business's market presence and reputation. A solid reputation and strong market value can provide a head start in customer trust, whereas reversing negative perceptions requires significant resources. Examine tangible assets, income, and liabilities to gauge stability. A high ratio of liabilities to assets may signal underlying problems. Legal due diligence is highlighted as critical. The article explains that before evaluating finances or timing, you should assess the legal health of the business. This involves reviewing contracts and leases with suppliers, customers, and employees to understand your obligations. Confirm that all permits and licenses are current, because missing or expired paperwork can halt operations. Investigate pending or past litigation and ensure that intellectual property like logos or trademarks is legally owned. Check employee handbooks and contracts to see if there have been wrongful termination claims or wage disputes. Retaining a lawyer helps interpret these documents and ensures that you avoid hidden liabilities. The authors also discuss ways to assess a business's value. One rule of thumb multiplies annual sales or revenue by a set percentage to estimate a purchase price. For example, with $100,000 in annual sales and a 40% multiple, the price would be $40,000. Another method uses a multiple of earnings, such as seller's discretionary earnings or earnings before interest and taxes, to arrive at a valuation. Revenue multiples are often considered more reliable because earnings can involve subjective adjustments. These models are simplified and may not account for industry-specific complexities. Consulting an attorney familiar with New Jersey real estate law can refine the valuation. The article notes that attorneys at the Matus Law Group bring decades of experience in New Jersey real estate law and deep ties to their community. With backgrounds in finance and local advocacy, they show how a committed law firm can guide clients through complex transactions and address legal, financial, and community considerations. Selecting a law firm with such breadth of experience ensures that your interests are protected. In summary, the decision to buy an existing business should not be taken lightly. You must evaluate the timing, review the company's financial records, gauge its reputation, confirm growth potential, understand the seller's motives, decide whether the price is fair, and assess market presence. Conducting thorough legal due diligence protects you from hidden liabilities and ensures compliance with permits, contracts, and intellectual property rights. Familiarizing yourself with valuation methods provides context but should not replace professional guidance. A knowledgeable attorney or lawyer can interpret financial and legal data and help you decide whether a purchase aligns with your goals. For personalized assistance, the Matus Law Group is located at 125 Half Mile Road No. 201A, Red Bank, New Jersey, 07701, United States, and can be reached at 732-785-4453.